Hi, Kristen or Netcirc. Today I wanted to film a unboxing video of my Sackboy Nendoroid figure. This is the most expensive figure they have ever released that I'm aware of for LittleBigPlanet or Sackboy. I'm pretty excited about it, so I wanted to try filming a video of me unboxing it. I pre-ordered this figure back in September 2022, and I only just got it a week or two ago. So I had to pre-order it a long time before I got it, and I think it's pretty much sold out everywhere now. And like, I've still seen some on eBay, and they come from Japan. So I think it's getting kind of hard to find. I thought it would be fun to film this video because I am a pretty avid collector of Sackboy merchandise. I have a lot of figures and stuff I can compare it with, and I thought it might be fun to share opening this figure that I'm really excited about with you guys. So first I just wanted to like show the box. So I noticed that like it's cool that this color is the same as like the logo blue that they use for Sackboy, so that's kind of cool. You can see Sackboy's in there. He's kind of hard to see because there's a lot of like plastic covering him and stuff. Saran wrap or something. They've got some nice examples of the figure on the sides. And this is what the bottom of the box looks like. Sackboy's cute. That's the top. I don't know if that. So yeah, the box, my initial impressions is it looks quite different from like all of the other Sackboy stuff there is. There isn't like a figure, but this is what the box for most of the Sackboy merch looks like. This is for the Sackboy Light. So it's like it usually has like some Sackboy art and like the logo. On this one it's not textured, but on most of them it is. It looks quite different. And then this is what the box for like Sackboy A Big Adventure looks like, the actual game. And this is where the logo is actually textured on it in multiple places. And you've got like the game art all over it and stuff like that. So it looks pretty different. Okay, now I'm gonna actually start unboxing the figure. So I already cut, there's like a little plastic half ring there. I already cut that. Okay, here we go. It's interesting, the inside of the box is yellow or orange. Slid right out of the box really easily. And then it looks like there's some instructions here. Oh my god, there's like arms and stuff in here. Does he have arms? He does have arms. Are these like replacement arms? That's pretty cool. More tape. And everything just fell out. So you have replacement arms. His little arms right there. And hands, or at least one hand. The other one's probably fallen into the box. And then you've got like some kind of little ball joint here. I'm assuming this is a stand? This is like the most complicated figure I've ever bought, I'm not gonna lie. I usually just buy stuff that's like pre-built. Okay. We'll figure all that out later. Oh my god. This is a pretty involved figure. You're Sackboy. Oh my god! Some assembly required. Get the plastic off him there. Geez, everything is like modular on this. Hang on, his zipper fell. Put his little zipper back on. be without your zipper pull. That's innocent. Okay, here's his arms. So we've got, oh, there's different arms because so you can have him just with his little open hands, or he can be giving you a little piece. That's pretty cute. I'm gonna give him normal hands now. Difficulty here getting... I mean, there's instructions that I suppose I could read. So he's very movable, and everything moves really smoothly. Like, it's really easy to move everything. His head moves, his legs move, his hand and arm moves. Everything's also really easy to take off. I don't know if it's easier to, like, if there's a way to get everything to lock in, or if it's just be like that. His face is very expressive, like, a lot of detail to his face, which I like, and he's got a little pink... I think is more of a Sackboy thing. I know that's like a weird detail to comment on, but his tongue is, I think, red in LittleBigPlanet stuff. I could be wrong. At least the plushies, it's usually red. Maybe the figures, it's usually pink. I think the figures are usually pink. And then the other stuff it came with, there's these bunny ears, which I guess you just slide into the little crack here. I'm not too sure. There's like a crack in his head. Little bunny ears. An adorable top hat. Like, look at this. You want to dress Sackboy up for a night on the town. Again, I'm not really sure how to put that on. I can look at the instructions. Oh my god. It's falling off. And then we have a couple other heads, which I like because Sackboy is such an expressive character in the video games, so it's cool that you can change his expression. So you've got like the overjoyed face, which is, and then this looks like a scared Sackboy to me. So cute. And then I guess I should be pointing these at the camera. See. And then we've got like a nice little scarf. And I thought there were stickers with this. Did I? There are stickers somewhere. I'll have to find. So all the instructions are not in English, so... Oh, there is an English section. Look at that. How nice. How to change face parts. Remove the face parts and replace the face parts. Very, very descriptive. It does look like everything basically just shoves in, though. Yeah, and then to get the stuff on the head, you have to, like, split open the face. I'm really afraid to... I don't know! I don't know how he comes apart. I don't want to break him. I'm a little afraid to try popping off the face. I might not do that on video because I'm afraid of messing him up. This is him. It's very cute. And I'm curious to see how easily he stands up, because that's always a thing that I struggle with these ones with like a pullable arms and legs. He stands fairly easily. Doesn't fall if I bump the desk, so that's nice. So his ball joints are like fairly stable. And then yeah, like I have yet to figure out how to pop off the head. And then, so, like, lots of replacement parts, which is cool. I didn't see another hand. Regular hand. Oh, is this another style? Looks bigger or something. I don't know what this hand is supposed to be doing. It's very curved. I'm not really sure what's going on with that hand. We got all those parts. Let me see if I can find the stickers. So I paused the video for a moment to consult the internet because I couldn't find the sticker things anywhere. Apparently they were, but thanks to the internet I found they were sandwiched inside the inner lining of this box. So like here's the back of the box. There's like a lining here. I checked you know, earlier I had checked both of the other flaps. I didn't find that other lining. Looked like it went back. It did. So anyways, they're in the box. That's good. Nothing's missing. So these stickers are supposed to be like to customize if you want sunglasses or a mustache on your Sackboy. I'm not gonna open them right now, but I'm glad they're in there, so nothing is missing from the box, so that's good. I still haven't figured out how to actually open the head. I didn't look at that yet. Oh, I heard a creaking there when I pulled. Okay, it does just open up, so you just kind of have to pull on it. And then once you do that, you can change out the faces or give them one little hand. There. Now my Sackboy has a little... So that's pretty cute. So this figure is adorable. I like that you can change stuff on it. That's pretty neat. Look how cute he looks. Look how fancy he is. So I'm pretty fond of that. I like that there's finally like a official Sackboy figure. I didn't figure out how to put the scarf on yet. Probably when the head pops off. I guess I'll try that too. I'll do a full overview of everything, I guess. What we're here for. It's like terrifying to just be like maiming Sackboy. Back on. There. Pretty cute with his little scarf. But yeah, I think this figure is really cute. I like that it comes with so many things. There's a lot of customization to it. It does fall apart pretty easily, so that's one kind of... Like, once it's set up, it should be fine, but it is very easy for the arms to pop off, or like the head. Well, the head doesn't come off as easily. But like the arms and legs do, and hands come off very easily. It's not like a tight snap, which I guess is they do that so that it doesn't break, which is nice. Like, it doesn't wear out with time with you, like, you know, ramming the parts on and off. So that's what that looks like. I wanted to compare it with a few other figures. This is a very small figure. A lot of the other LittleBigPlanet figures are a lot bigger than this, so I wanted to compare it with some of the other ones I have, because I have a lot. So first I'm going to compare it with the only other Sackboy figure instead of LittleBigPlanet. So the controller holder that they made like maybe a year ago. So this is the Sackboy controller holder. As you can see, it's way bigger. Like, literally triple the size or so. Like, it's quite a bit different. It's got sparkles in the eyes, the other one doesn't. The other one just has shiny eyes. The tongue looks way different. This one doesn't move at all. It's the rigid, fixed in place, obviously, because it's a controller holder. And the detail on the stitching looks quite different, in my opinion. You can see, like, it's colored very differently. It's painted with, like, different colors, whereas this solid color with a ton of texture. They're quite different. I actually think this figure reminds me more of LittleBigPlanet figures, so I'm gonna show you some of those too. So this is the other, like, big expensive figure I have. This one was called the Mega Deluxe Sackboy figure. It's very old. I think this came out... This one's 2009, so it's a very old figure. It's a lot less movable. The legs maybe move, but you have to really, really push. And then the arms move, and that's about it. I think these look a little more similar, actually, than the last one did, but I find this one's got a lot more texture and detail. That's the comparison of those. And then they also had this line of, like, mid-sized figures. These ones I think are... Oh, his arm fell off. I think these ones are marketed as being around, I don't know, 5 inches or something like that. Maybe 6. And these ones are also very old. This one says 2008 on it. I think this was a LittleBigPlanet 1 figure as well, so it's like they're very different in age. This one, I don't know if the paint coming off is because I bought it used or if it's just how it looks. I think that's just how it looks. It's got like a lot of different colors in it. And again, the stitching looks really different in my opinion. These figures just look very different. This one, there was a whole line of figures with different expressions and stuff. Like, I own them all, but I'm not going to show them all. There's maybe like 4 more or something like that. So yeah, that's those two. And this one also, it doesn't have a movable zipper pull. That's just decorative. Then we have this, which is probably one of the cheaper, originally, it's not anymore because it's discontinued, but this was one of the cheaper at launch figures they made for Sackboy. This is the Pop figure. Obviously this one looks significantly different because it's Pop, the head's way different and stuff, because this is looking like the Pop stylization. Even the colors are very different, like it's not even the same shade of brown. His arm fell off again. He's like, stop modeling me, I don't want this. This is not what I was designed for. So that is those two. I also thought it would be fun to compare it to the Totaku figure, because this would be another one that was fairly cheap at launch. I think this is around $15 Canadian at launch. Probably similar to the Pop figure. These are both like lower priced figures. I think that the Totaku figure is very detailed for the price. I've always thought this was a really nice figure. You know, the base is pretty cool. It looks really LittleBigPlanet inspired with like the materials and stuff. And then like, you can see he's got quite a bit of detail on him. Quite a bit of texture. My camera, there we go. You know, he's really textured. He has a lot of detail. The zipper is like actually off the body. It's not just like peep. And very different from this one though. I'd say the yarn is like way more textured on this figure. Colors are different and the material feels different too. I don't know how to explain it, but this one feels different from any other figure I have. Like whatever it's made out of just feels a little bit softer or something. And then there's this line of Mezco figures. I forgot to mention the Pop and Otaku figures are newer in the grand scheme of things for Sackboy merch. They're maybe like 5 years old or something. I could be off. But they're newer than like the 2009 ones. This one's also 2009. They made a lot of merch very close together, it seems. So this is the Mezco line of figures. Most of them came with a little poppet lasso. It was like a little plastic piece that he could hold and stickers. This one didn't have a poppet lasso. You can see his hand wouldn't be able to grip it. But I thought this one looked most like a normal Sackboy, so this is the one I decided to show. It also has movable arms, so it's more like the other one in that way, and the hands do move. So that's kind of cool. You can kind of see the evolution there. His tongue is very rubbery, which is interesting. I think this is the only one that's like that, where you can actually like move the tongue. So these ones are actually most similar, I'd say, in size. I think these ones are marketed as about 4 inch, so this figure is probably like roughly 3.5 inches or something like that. Again, I find none of them, the yarn really looks like this one, but in my personal opinion, this one's also much shinier. They all just look different. They're all so friggin' cute. And then for last, I saved the figure that I feel up until now is my nicest Sackboy figure. I've always felt this one's the most detailed. It's got a very expressive face. This figure is by the brand NECA or NECA. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but in my opinion, these are the most detailed figures that they've made. There's a couple different Sackboy expressions, and there's also a Nathan Drake one from Uncharted and a Kratos one. The Kratos one has swords and stuff. I think they're really cool figures. So anyway, not like this is like a marketing thing or anything. They're just my favorite line of figures. I think they're all adorable. And this one also, the arms and legs move. The hands don't, and the arms are very tight, so like I wouldn't really move them. I bought this one new, so that could be why the arms are so tight on it. It also has a zipper pull that's like not painted on. It's actually there. And this one's extremely textured. It's also the lightest color brown that they've made. I'm not sure why it's so light, but you can see the difference again. They look very different. This one actually, the stitching actually is like projected off the Sackboy more than any of the others. So yeah, in my opinion, this one's really nothing like any other figure I own. It looks really different, so I like that it's so unique. It feels like, you know, a Sackboy, a big adventure figure instead of a LittleBigPlanet figure. It does feel different. I forgot to really comment on that, but the tongue is actually a lot pinker on this one too than the other ones. In general, I think it's really cute. I'm happy with it. It's a very different size than any of the others too. Like, there's not really a line that's this size. So as far as like uniqueness from the other figures, I think that this one stands alone on its own. It does seem very expensive for what it is because it's not a very big figure, but it is imported from Japan. There's that, and also it's like got a bunch of faceplates and stuff like that. I have like some Spyro and Crash figures with interchangeable faceplates, or maybe just Crash, and it wasn't this expensive. But this brand does feel like quality. Like the parts feel like they're not gonna just break on me, which is nice. My Crash figure, one of the faces did get knocked down and the nose fell off, so he's actually standing right there. This Crash right here doesn't have a nose. Yeah, so in general, he's very cute. I'm happy with him. This is my first figure of this line because I mostly just collect Sackboys. Yeah, hopefully this is enjoyable. Hopefully you enjoyed sharing and unboxing this figure that I'm very excited about with me. I think it's adorable.